Another number for another year, another blessing disguised by fear. How come everything good seems so hard to hear when I'm listening?
Listening is one of those things. It's the only thing that we do all the time where it just forces you into the moment. You can't really listen to the past. You can learn from it, and you can't really listen to the future because it's too unclear, but you can really listen in the moment. I had a lot to say in the quite long term between when my last album came out and now. A lot of the music I make is the kind of thing where if you're not listening to it, you're going to miss the story. Listening is yet another record of my musical experience over the past 4 years.
Just another day. Just another day.
This has a feeling of really a very diverse collection of inspirations and motivations. I love that a record is called a record because that's what it is. It's just a musical documentation of life and times and trials and tribulations of a fool like myself.
Would you?
I'm definitely excited to be back on the road, and I'm very excited about the songs. I want to be able to connect with the people who believe in me. I'm going to canvass the country and any other country where they're willing to have me, which the list is getting smaller and smaller. I leave my house pretty much every time I run out of food. Really, it gets into a sort of an emergency state when there's no more milk or coffee. David and I are heterosexual life mates, we often say. You know, we usually attach to the hip. If one of us starts playing something good enough on the guitar, the other one usually says, "Okay, it's time for us to write that song." David and I have a very good symbiotic, creative relationship. My songwriting process is different every time I write a song. Every song that I've ever written that I feel has stood the test of time in my own extraordinarily judgmental point of view are the ones that really write themselves. They're the ones that the thing came tearing out of me musically. I couldn't have said it. Those are the songs that I've written that I love, and every time it happens, it's the same. It's something that I couldn't find words to say.
You leave, I'll stay. No matter where you roam, you know I'm with you all the way. You may be a lot of things, but you're not alone. You're not alone. You may be a lot of things, but you're not alone. You're not alone.
I wrote this song on the way back from my father's house, where he lives with my two twin brothers, who were at the time 9 years old, and just beginning to wonder what they could do in order to be perceived as cool by their friends. And so I wanted to let them know that cool was just an accident, and that all they had to know was figure out who they were and be that person, and they would be fine. So I wrote this song for Rufus and Henry Taylor.
No man is a hero every day. A champion is just a man on the day before the race. Try not to be sleeping when you're wide awake. When your chance comes, have fun, don't be afraid. Oh brother, all you got to know is who you are, and it'll be alright. Oh brother, once you realize that you're a star, you're gonna shine so bright.
Someone recently asked me what the best and worst thing about being James Taylor and Carly Simon's son was. And I said that the worst thing was the pressure that I put on myself and the scrutiny that I imagine everybody must be listening to me with because of the incredible, unrealistic example of success that my parents have set. So that was the worst thing, and then the best thing necessarily going to have to be overcoming the fear and all of the defensiveness and the inhibition that that pressure has created in me as a person over time.
That you're a star, you're gonna shine so bright. It won't always be easy along the way. You won't always believe me when I say.
This album has the most incredible host of musical characters. Most of the usual suspects, David Saw, Larry Chauncey, Ben Thomas, John Forte, and then a whole host of guests and incredible keyboard players. We got some tasty fools. The most different thing about this than anything else that I've done is really me. I'm different. I've seen some new things. I've developed quite a bit of experience, which in the realm where time and space kind of rule everything, experience means a lot.
Who's walking, they stand around and keep talking. They tried to clip my wings, but wisdom cures so many things for love.